Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob with the Campbell Chronicles, and thanks for joining us today. Here on this channel we talk about all things family, travel, and Disney, and so if any of those are of value to you, definitely consider subscribing because you're gonna not want to miss out on any of our future fun that we have planned. We got all kinds of things planned. We got some vacations planned, we got some giveaways planned. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Recently, this last February, my family and I, we took a trip over to Disney World and it was a blast. We had a great time. Things were wonderful. We were there for 2 weeks and we were just really excited to try all kinds of new things. And for our family, one of the new things that we tried was Pecos Bill's restaurant over in Magic Kingdom. Now, I've heard some pretty good things about this restaurant, so I was very eager to try this one. Have you guys been there before? Is this a place you like to eat at? Let me know down in the comments below. Here we like to do honest reviews. I'm not going to give it a good score unless it deserves it, and I'm definitely not going to give it a bad score unless it deserves it as well. Let me know what you think about this restaurant in the comments below. So let's go ahead and get into our review. We're going to review it on 5 different subjects: theming, food quality, service, desserts, and lastly, pricing. So we'll go ahead and go through each category. Each category has a potential of 5 out of 5 thumbs up. At the very end, we're going to go ahead and give it a total overall score. So let's go ahead and talk about theming first. Pecos Bill's is over in Frontierland. It has kind of like this Wild West / Texas vibe to it, and I think that's what they were going for. It's kind of got that saloon type feel. As you walk in, there's seating everywhere. Whether or not it's open, that's a different story we'll talk about later. There is seating everywhere. You can more of that counter service where you put your mobile order in right now and then you go when your food's ready and you pick it up. So that part is nice, but once you go in there, it's kind of hot. Surprised as I am about it, the air didn't circulate very well, but overall that saloon vibe, it didn't really get it for me. It didn't really hit that above and beyond Disney type theming. So we're actually not going to rate this one very high, but it is still pretty good. It was clean, but overall we're only going to give it 3 out of 5 thumbs up. 3 out of 5 thumbs up for the theming, just because it didn't really jump out at me like Disney. You know how some of those Disney restaurants can be, where they're just amazing. This didn't really do it for me. Next, let's talk about a sore spot for me. The food quality. Okay, the food quality wasn't much better than a high school cafeteria. Sorry, I don't know how else to explain it. It was very what I got the pork nachos, and I've had much better elsewhere for a lot cheaper. We'll get to pricing in a second, but I've had a lot better elsewhere, not just on Disney property. I'm talking about stores in town, just places that I can get at home. When you're at Disney and you're paying theme park prices, I would like to be satisfied, not only with the food quality, but how much I get. Again, we'll talk about portions in a minute. I like to be satisfied, and the food quality you got there, it was meh, at best meh. And that's just kind of sad when you're spending that much on nachos. I was expecting a lot more, and so today we're only actually going to give the food quality there 2 out of 5 thumbs up. Let's move on to the service, okay? As I mentioned before, as you walk in, there's seating everywhere. Whether or not it's open, that's a different story, okay? Right now, with social distancing indoors, I get it. I'm going to give some allowance to that. And for that reason alone, I'm not going to give it a 0. Because it was extremely difficult to find seating. Extremely difficult. We weren't there on President's Day, but we were there the week after, and it was just... my goodness, it was crazy busy. And the outdoor seating, it wasn't there. And if you want to escape the heat, it just wasn't there for me, guys. The service, on top of that, the trash cans were overflowing. Again, I'm not going to knock too much on it because I know Disney's trying to bring some of those cast members back. They're still kind of short-staffed, but come on, guys. I mean, really, we're here paying $20 for nachos that don't even taste good, and you're not going to let us be able to find a place to sit. 2 out of 5 thumbs up on this one. Okay, now let's talk about dessert, okay? This is the one spot that really shined for me. Dessert there was really, really good. They had the donut holes and the churros, and those churros there were far better than the one you get in the Disney World theme parks. Now, we're not going to talk about the Disneyland churros because those are amazing, but as far as Disney World goes, what churros you can get there, these were I'd say about 1,000 times better than the regular churros that you can get from the churro cart. So definitely really check those out. They also give you some dipping sauce with those, and then we later discovered with the donut holes, if you dip those in the churro sauce, it was amazing. It was really, really good. The only reason why I'm not going to give it 5 out of 5 thumbs up is because the portion sizes on the dessert were a little small, but still really good. But overall, for the desserts, 4 out of 5 thumbs up. Now lastly, let's talk about the pricing. I've hit it on it a couple times, all right? you're paying a lot for this food. So we got this little small bowl of carnita nachos, which I love carnitas. It's probably one of my favorite types of Mexican meats to eat. But this little small bowl with the chips and the cheese and the carnitas, and it's like $11. It barely makes a dent as far as portion sizes. It was pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty terrible for $11. I mean, that tray right there probably cost them maybe $1 if you think about it, because chips are cheap, right? And you got a small, maybe 2-ounce serving of pork carnitas, and then you got your plastic cheese melted on top. That to me just wasn't there, guys. It really wasn't. I'm sorry, but if you're a fan of Pecos Bills, you know, this isn't anything against you. I'm just really trying to give you my honest opinion. That food pricing was terrible. As far as food pricing to portion sizes, again, guys, we're only gonna give it 2 out of 5 thumbs up. So if you add everything up, guys, this is actually probably the worst review I've done yet. It's only gonna get 2.5 out of 5 thumbs up. I'm surprised. I went in there with some pretty good expectations. I wouldn't say call them like above normal expectations, because let's face it, Disney World's food has been known to need some work, but especially when you're in the parks, but I was just expecting more. So 2.5 out of 5 thumbs up. I'm a little disappointed. Again, I'm not trying to offend any of the Pecos Bills super fans out there. I'm just trying to tell you, as far as our experience goes, it wasn't that great. If I were to go over and do it again, I would just order dessert. And I want to go there again because I know they have a lot more on their menu. So I want to try some more things there. But as far as that goes, I would definitely order dessert again. I would definitely order the donut holes and the churros, because those two combined with the dipping sauce was just amazing. It was, I wouldn't say the best dessert we had at Disney World, but it's up there. It's definitely up there, and I'd get it again in a heartbeat. What do you guys think about Pecos Bill's Tall Inn and Tales restaurant? Is it someplace that you've tried? Do you like it? Or is it a place you skip on all? I'd love to hear from you. Put it in the comments down below. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you real soon, and remember, adventure is out there.